there. He joins us now. Great to see you, Congressman. So it sounds like President Trump has made a bit of a 180 on the SALT deductions. What changed his mind?
Well, I think he realizes that, this is a real problem for these states, whether it's California, New Jersey, or New York. We need to find the sweet spot here. Let me be really clear. We just can't have an unlimited deduction because those red states are not going to want to sign on to a reconciliation bill that does that. There's a reason the taxes are so high in my state, the state of New Jersey, or New York, or California, or some of these other liberal blue states, because they're subsidizing wind turbines for billions of dollars. They are spending money on sanctuary cities and sanctuary states for billions of dollars. They are changing curricula in schools for gender-affirming curricula. All this stuff costs money. So, there's a reason the taxes are high. At the same time, the people who live there, many of them, it's not their fault. Many folks are just trying to do their best. So we have to find that middle spot. We need to increase the deduction, but not to a point where it's so distasteful we can't get the bill done.
But it's not their fault, except they keep voting for these lawmakers that come up with all these crazy schemes to throw their money away on.
You have a valid point, and that is the point I make. As somebody from a blue state, we have to, in these states, stop voting the people in locally in the state legislatures and for governorships who are creating the problems. I understand how red states feel. They feel they don't want to subsidize this stuff. I don't want to subsidize it either. So hopefully we're going to have a turnaround in the governor's race in New Jersey this year and across the country. And again, I want to be clear about this too. This is not a line in the sand for me. It's important that we do something here with the SALT cap, but we have to make sure we get a big reconciliation bill done that cuts taxes, that buttons up the border, that it creates more energy just the way President Trump wants to do, and exports more energy. We do need to enter this golden age, and when we increase revenues and increase this economy, it's going to help us across the board.
So, Congressman, I live in the state of New Jersey. I've been really concerned about the drones. I saw them right outside my window. We had no answers from the government. And this is what President-elect Trump says that he's going to do on day one about the drone situation. Listen.
You thought the government knew what was happening with these drones over New Jersey? There were some by Bedminster.
I don't know. They're over Bedminster a lot, so I can imagine. I'm going to give you a report on drones about one day into the administration, because I think it's ridiculous that they're not telling you about what's going on with the drones.
Amazing. Do you know what's going on with the drones?
President Trump is spot on. Real quickly, here's the deal. And I was very out early with this, and people really, when I say people, some of the liberal media were giving me a hard time. These are not hobby drones. These are not a company or a corporation in the United States that is doing this and testing prototypes. It is either one of two things. It is our own government, and they're lying, and they're covering up, and it's an example of their stupidity because they're doing a real bad job, or it's a foreign entity in a foreign country, which is even scarier. Know this, I'm on the aviation subcommittee. We are a full decade behind in drone technology. Iran has 3 drone ships that are enable drones to take off or land on these ships. I'm not saying it's Iran. It could be anything, but I believe it's probably our own government. I hope it is, because if it is not our own government and we didn't take them down to study them and find who they are, it's wrong. In any event, it is disrespectful to Congress and disrespectful to the American people that they're lying
Really
to us.
quickly, Congressman, just as a follow-up, we got to run here, but when you were talking about what you said in the past, didn't you say it was a foreign power? Did you say, I believe, if my memory serves, you said Iran and a mothership off the coast.
Yes, I said there could be a possibility. There could be a possibility that Iran, who has 3 drone ships, for weeks, one of them left the port of Iran. We don't know where it was.
Right.
I don't know if it was there,
it's more likely
I brought it out because it's a big deal.
But to be clear, now you think it's more likely us?
I think it's more likely us. I don't know for sure. President Trump's going to let us know. He's the president. He's going to be the president, and he better get that. I know he will get that information. They have a responsibility to give it to him.
Congressman, I was looking forward to Donald Trump's inauguration. Now I'm looking forward to day one, finding out what those drones were. Congressman, thanks for joining us, and thanks for being on top of that issue and bringing attention to it. We care about it. Thank you.
Thank you.